You make me feel so good inside. I always wanted a girl just like you. You're such a PYT, pretty young thing. Ooh. Where did you come from, baby? Ooh, won't you take me back? Got away, won't you, baby? Tender molded, you got to be. Start my lead, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know now? It's the perfect time. We can make it right, give the city lights. Make it live, ease the love and pain. Let me take it to the max. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, to the love and care, and I'll take it there. Girl, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, to the love and care, and I'll take it there. Yes, I will. Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come as an urgency? Come on, fire burning, honey, come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it in the night. Hit the lovely spot. I give you all that I got. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Yes, I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I repeat after me. Sing na na na, na na na. Sing na na na. Oh, take it there, take it there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, to the love and care, and I'll take it there. Yeah, you there, take it there. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving, and the love and care, and I'll take it there, take it
Let's learn PYT. It's choreographed by River Sadlon Jevan Canada. It is a 60 count, 4-wall phrased intermediate level line dance. The phrasing for the dance is A, B, B, tag 1, A, B, short B, tag 2, A, short A, and then B's to end the dance. I'm going to turn around and break down the dance part by part, section by section, using steps and counts. We'll then practice each part to the front with steps and counts, talk about the restarts and the tags in this dance, and then we're going to go through and dance through all of the phrasing up until where you do all those B's in a row to end the dance, so that you know how the dance flows, so you can hopefully dance this on a dance floor near you. So let's turn around and learn PYT. We are going to start with part A. Weight is on your left foot, we're going to do 2 walks forward, stepping forward, right, left. You're now going to step your right next to your left. You're going to swivel both heels out and then back center, putting your weight onto your left foot. Now you have choices. You can either just do 2 walks back, or you can kind of make them into moonwalks. So when you step back with your right, you'll drag that left toe into your right. And when you step back with your left, you'll drag your right toe into your left. We're now going to touch our right toe behind and slightly across our left. And we're going to make a half turn over our right shoulder, keeping our weight on our left foot to face 6 o'clock. So let's try that with some counts. You're doing your walk, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 2, we're going to do toe switches with a drag. So we're going to point our right toe to the right side, quickly step our right next to our left and point your left toe to the left side. You're now going to quickly step your left next to your right, point your right toe to the right side, and then drag your right toe into your left. We're now going to do a kickball step, and it's going to angle us into the 430 diagonal. So we're going to kick our right foot low and forward, quickly step our right next to our left, and then place your left foot slightly into that left diagonal. We're now going to pop our knees forward, and as you do it, you want to slightly push with your hips. So you're going to pop both knees forward, recover onto your left foot, and then we're going to do a head nod, bringing your head down and then back center. So let's try that with some counts. Weight is on your left. We just did our unwind. You're doing your toe switches. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Section 3, weights on our left foot. You're going to step your right foot to the right side, cross your left behind your right, quickly step your right foot to the right side, and then do a crossing shuffle, left over right, cross left over right, right side, left over right. You're now going to kick your right foot out to the right side, hitch your right knee up, and then step your right next to your left. And then we're going to do 2 chug hops forward, leading with your knees, hopping forward, hop, hop. So let's try that with some counts. We would have just come out of our head nod, so weights on your left, you're doing your side behind. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Section 4, we're going to touch our right toe back, and we're going to do a body roll starting with our head and our shoulders. You're going to bring it forward, and as you roll back with your hips, you're going to sit back onto your right foot. You're now going to quickly step your left next to your right, make a quarter turn over your right shoulder, stepping your right foot to the right side. You're now facing 9 o'clock, and you're going to point your left toe to the left side. We're now going to make a quarter turn over our left shoulder, stepping forward with our left foot to face 6 o'clock. You're going to make a quarter turn over your left shoulder, stepping your right foot to the right side to face 3 o'clock. And then we're going to do a left coaster step, stepping left back, right together, left forward. And that is the end of A. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our 2 chug hops. You're doing your touch back. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you would repeat A again for a second time in a row. It's always going to be, up until you do that longer tag, it's always going to be 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 A's, 2 B's. So it's kind of easy way to remember. So let's face the front. We're going to do A all the way through one time with steps. And then when we get to the side wall, we're going to do it with counts. Weight is on your left foot. You're starting with your walk. It's walk, walk, together, out, in, back, moonwalk, moonwalk, touch, half turn. Point, point, drag, kick, ball, step, knee pop, head nod, side, behind, ball, crossing shuffle, kick, hitch, step, forward, chug, chug, touch, back, body roll, quarter, touch, quarter, half, coaster, step. Let's try it to the side wall with some counts. Doing your walk, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When you get to the back wall, you'll do your 2 B's in a row. So now let's face the front. We're going to do B. Weight is on your left foot. We would have just done our coaster step. We're going to do point step, point hitch, point step to the right and the left. So you're gonna take your right toe, point it to the right, quickly step your right next to your left and point your left toe to the left side. Step your left next to your right, point your right toe to the right side, hit your right knee up and then point your right toe to the right side and quickly step your right next to your left. We're now going to repeat that to the left, point your left toe to the side, step your left next to your right, point your right toe to the side, step your right next to your left and point your left toe to the side. So let's try that with some counts. Weights on your left, you're doing your points. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Section 2, we're going to step down onto our left foot, and as we do it, we're going to do a body roll to the left. So you're going to start with your shoulder, you're going to roll to the left, quickly bring your right foot next to your left, step your left foot to the left side, and touch your right next to your left. We're now going to do hips, so we're going to step to the right and bump our hip, right, left, and weight will be on your left foot. So let's try that with some counts. Weight is on your right. You just pointed. You're doing your roll. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 3. We're going to do a big step to the right, dragging our left toe into our right. We're now going to do a quarter turning sailor step, making that quarter turn over your left shoulder, stepping back with your left foot. Step your right foot to the side and then step your left foot forward. We're now going to bring our right foot in and next to our left, and we're going to do our Michael Jackson lean. So you're going to lean slightly forward, coming from your hips. You can lift your heels slightly up off the ground. And as we lean forward, you're going to feel like you're going to fall, but what you're going to do is catch yourself with your right foot. You're going to swivel both heels to the right and then back center, putting your weight onto your left foot. So let's try that with some counts. We would have just done our hip, hip, hip. So you're going to do your big step with your drag. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And weight is back on that left foot. Our final section of the dance. When we do the short B, so that one before the long tag, you're going to leave this part off. So we're going to do a kickball step. So we're going to kick our right foot low and forward, step our right next to our left, and then step your left foot forward. And then we're going to step forward with our right and do a half pivot over your left shoulder, putting your weight onto your left foot to face the next wall. And then you will do B again. And that is the end of the dance. So let's try that with some counts. We would have just done our lean and our swivel. So we're going to do our kickball change. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And that is how you will end B. So now let's face the front. We're going to do B one time through with steps, and when we get to the side wall, we'll do it through with counts. Weight is on your left. You're starting with your points. So point, step, point, hitch, point, step, point, step, point, step, point, hitch, point. Body roll ball step, touch hip right, left, big drag. Quarter coaster, step, step together, lean, swivel, kickball step, step half pivot. And then you'll be facing the side wall, ready to start over again. So we're facing the side. Let's try it with some counts facing the side, starting with your points. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And that is all of the major parts of the dance. So how it's going to go up through our tag that happens, the long one, tag 2, you're going to do A to the front, A to 3 o'clock, B to the back, B to 9 o'clock, tag. Then you will do A to the front, A to the 3 o'clock wall, B to the back wall, and then we do our second B. This is going to be your short B. It will put you to the back, and you will do your long tag at that point. And then that rotation of A's and B's will continue until the end of the dance. So let's talk about the first tag. When you finish your second B, you're going to add on hip rolls. Okay, so we're going to end up doing 2 to each side. So we're gonna step to the right and roll our hips counterclockwise from left to right and touch that left toe to the side. Then we're gonna step onto our left and roll our hips clockwise from right to left and do a touch. We're gonna repeat that, roll to the right and touch, roll to the left and touch. And then you will start A. So let's try that with some counts, just doing your rolls. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'll start your walk, walk together, out, in. Okay? Now, the long tag is going to be coming out of a short B. Our short B is where we will leave off the kickball change in the half pivot, where we would be coming back to the 12 o'clock wall. So when we add on the tag, you'll be facing 6 o'clock, and you're going to add on a step half pivot into the tag so that we do it to 12 o'clock. So I'm going to face the back. We're going to start tag 2 with a step half pivot. So we're going to step forward with our right foot. We would have just come out of our swivel. So we're going to step forward with our right and do that half pivot. So it's step, half pivot. Then we're going to do quick steps forward, right, left, right together. So let's try that with some counts. We would have just finished. And how they have this tag broken up is that the ending of it is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just so you are aware, that's why those counts are a little bit different. So we would have just done our swivel. We're going to do our step half pivot. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Section 2 of the tag, you're going to hold for 4 counts, but you don't have to just stand here. If you would like to kind of bump your hips back and forth for those 4 counts, you totally can. So you would do like little hips, right, left, and that is your choice, okay? But you want to make sure that you are able to step onto your right and sweep your left, whatever you do for those 4 counts. So from here, you're going to step onto your right foot, and we're going to make a quarter turn over our left shoulder, sweeping our left from front to back. We're now going to do a sailor with an extra step. So we're going to cross our left behind our right, step your right foot out to the side, step your left foot slightly into that left diagonal, and then step your right foot out to the side. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our run together. You're holding, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Section 3 of tag 2. We just finished that sailor step. So we're going to do 2 heel bounces that are going to end up making a quarter turn. So you're going to lift both heels up, making an 1/8 of a turn. You're now facing 7:30. We're going to do that again, lifting both heels up. You're now facing 6 o'clock and your weight's on your right foot. We're going to rock forward onto our left foot. And then as we recover back on our right, we're going to do a big step back with our right, dragging that left foot into your right. You're then going to step your left next to your right, and we're going to run forward, right, left, right, and then step your left next to your right. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our sailor, our way to split. You're doing your heel bounces. It's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Section 4 of the tag. We're going to repeat kind of what we did earlier in the tag where we held and did that sweep and sailor step. We're going to do that same motion again. So we're holding for our 4 counts, and if you would like to do your hips kind of back and forth, you can. And then you're going to make a quarter turn over your left shoulder as you step back with your right foot and sweep your left from front to back. We're now facing 3 o'clock. And then we're going to do that sailor step again, crossing our left behind our right, right foot out to the side, step your left foot slightly into the diagonal, and then step your right foot out to the side. So let's try that with some counts. We just held. We're doing our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. Final section of the dance. We're going to do the heel bounces, quarter turn that we did earlier in the tag. However, this time we're going to do 3 quick ones and then put our weight onto our left foot. So we're going to bounce both heels up. You're going to end up doing it 3 times. So we're going to lift, bounce, 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 and then put your weight onto your left foot. And then you're ready to start A, and continue on with the dance. So let's try that with some counts. We just did our sailor. You're facing 3 o'clock. You're going to those bounces. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ready to start over with your 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now let's do the tag all the way through. This is tag 2. It happens after your short B. We would have just come out of our swivel, so we're gonna do that step half pivot. I'm starting to the back because that is where that tag will happen, and it brings you right to the front. So you're doing your half pivot. So it's step, half run, right, left, right, together, hold, 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 quarter sweep, sailor, step out. Now you're bounce, bounce, press with your drag, ball, run, 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 together, hold, 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 quarter sweep, sailor, step out, bounce, 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 weights left. And you're ready to go into A. So let's try it with some counts. Weight is on your left. You're starting with your step half pivot. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then you're ready to go into A. Now, let's talk about the short B and that short A. So when you're doing your short B, you're gonna dance all the way up till doing that lean and your swivel. We're gonna leave off the last 4 counts, which was your kick, ball change, and your step half pivot. All we're going to do is do the next part of the dance. So we'll be facing that back wall. You'll do your lean, swivel, and your weight will be on your left, and you're gonna go right into your tag, step, half, run, 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 run. And that is how you will go right into the tag from your short B. It's gonna be the second time that you're doing the 2 B's in a row. So you'll go around, you'll do 2 A's, 2 B's, and the tag, 2 A's, and then the second time we're doing that B in a row is when you're gonna do the short B into the tag. Now, when we come back to the front after our tag 2, which is our long tag, you're gonna do the first A all the way through, and then when we get to the sidewall to do our second A, we're gonna dance 16 counts of it. So let's dance 16 counts of that A. You're starting with your walk. It's walk, walk, together, out, in, back, walk, walk, touch, half, turn. Point, step, point, drag, kick, ball, step, knee, pop, head, nod. And then you're gonna do B's for the rest of the dance until the end of the song. And that is all the extra stuff that you have to worry about. So we're gonna go around, we're going to dance all the way through the 2 A's, including that short A, and then we'll do one of the B's that follow it just so you can practice. After that last B, you do B's till the end of the song. So the first time we do that A and B through, I'm gonna do steps with our tag. The second time I'm gonna do counts up until that tag, and then we'll rotate back and forth. Weight is on your left. You're starting with your walk of A. So it's walk, walk, together, out, in, back, walk, walk, touch, half, turn. Point, step, point, drag, kick, ball, step, knee, pop, head, nod. Side, behind, ball, crossing, shuffle, kick, hitch, step, chug, chug. Touch back, body roll, ball, quarter, touch, quarter, quarter, coaster, step, do A, step, 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 together, out, in, back, back, touch, half, turn. Point, step, point, drag, kick, ball, step, knee, pop, head, nod. Side, behind, ball, crossing, shuffle, kick, hitch, step, chug, tug, touch, back, body roll, ball, quarter, touch, quarter, quarter, coaster, step, do B, point, step, point, hitch, point, step, point, hitch, point. Body roll, ball, side, touch, hip, right, left, big drag, quarter, coaster, step, together, lean, rock, swivel, kick, ball, change, half pivot, B again. Point, step, point, hitch, point, step, point, hitch, point. Body, roll, ball, side, touch, hip, right, left, big drag. Quarter coaster, step, together, lean, And your swivel, kickball, change, half pivot, do your tag, it's roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. 2 A's, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. A 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. B 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, short B. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Do your tag, step, half, run, run, run together. Hold, 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 quarter sweep. Sailor out, out, knee bounce, press back, drag, ball, run, run, run together. Hold, 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 quarter sweep. Sailor, step out. Now your 3 knee bounces, weights on your left. You're going into your A, walk, walk together, out, in, back, back, touch back, half turn. Point, step, point, drag, kick, ball, step, knee, pop, head, nod, side, behind, ball, crossing, shuffle, kick, hitch, step with your chug, chug, touch back, body roll, ball, quarter, touch, quarter, half in your coaster, step, short A, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now we're going to go into B. Point, step, point, hitch, point, step, point, hitch, point. Body roll, ball, side, touch, hip, right, left, big drag. Quarter coaster, step, together, lean, rock swivel, kick, ball, change, half pivot, and then you would dance B's for the rest of the dance until the song ends. So now that you've learned it with the tutorial, you can use the timestamp in the video description below to skip to the rear demo so you can practice as much as you would like so you can hopefully dance this on a dance floor near you. I hope this helped you learn PYT. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.
You know, you make me feel so good inside. I always wanted a girl